Hi guys, it's Jen at Hello Rigby, and I'm here today to show you what came in my Ipsy box and my Birchbox this month. So first up, let's take a look at Birchbox. So Birchbox comes once a month and is $10, same as Ipsy, so it's a great deal. And usually you get about 5 to 6 samples. Sometimes I've gotten up to 8 samples, and something that I really love about Birchbox is the points program is amazing. So every time you get a box, you can review each item that comes in your box for $1 of Birchbox points. And what that does is it gives you credit, and you can go spend it in the Birchbox shop on full-size products. So I usually buy stuff that I've found in past boxes that I really like. So that's a little tip from me to you on making sure you review every Birchbox so you get those points. So first, let's look at my first sample that came in my box, and that is the Dr. Brandt Pores No More Vacuum Cleaner Blackhead Extractor Mask. Wow, that's a long one. So this mask is supposed to clean out my pores. It's recommended for oily and combination skin, and I'm really excited to try that, mostly because I already use the charcoal mask from Origins, and that tends to reduce blackheads quite a bit, so anything else that can help is always great. So next up is actually something I got to choose from my own Birchbox this month. That is the Mally High Shine Liquid Lipstick. Birchbox has a new program where they send you about 3 samples that you can choose from, and they put one of them in your box, and you get to try something new, and you already knew about it, which is pretty cool. I didn't realize that they were going to be sending full-size samples, so that's pretty awesome. I think this has like a value of $18 to $20, so that's great. And this is a really pretty color. It looks it's got a brush tip, kind of like the Stila ones, but this is a lipstick, so it's much thicker, and it goes on pretty opaque. Very pretty color. I really like it. And it's liquid, so it definitely feels much more moisturizing than your standard lipstick that's, you know, kind of on the dry side. And it goes on pretty smooth, and it has a nice scent, which is great. Next up in my Birchbox is Balance Me Extra Hair Wonder Eye Cream, and this is actually a pretty generous size for an eye cream. This is 0.2 fluid ounces, so that's pretty big, and it's kind of it's kind of the same size as a, you know, small lip gloss. And it comes in a nice little tube like this, so that's great. And something I really like seeing is 99% natural, so that's pretty awesome. I love that Birchbox tends to send a little bit higher quality of products, usually on the natural or more natural side than what you find in a drugstore, so that's great. And I'm excited to try this. I'll go ahead and try it and see what I think of the texture. So just try a little bit on here. And it's not super thick, you know, it's a little bit thicker than your generic moisturizer, I'd say. And it smells pretty light, but it does have a little kind of essential oil fragrance, like maybe lavender or lemongrass, something like that. It smells pretty good though, I like it. And so I know a lot of people don't really like fragrance samples, but I got one this month in my Birchbox. It's called Petally Noir, and it's from Harvey Prince. And I've tried Harvey Prince's Hello before, I'm sure you've heard of that. It comes in a lot of Birchboxes, and this is the new one. Fragrance from Harvey Prince, and you know, I've never been a huge fan of Harvey Prince fragrances just because I feel like they're not very long lasting, so I'll give this one a try. So while we're waiting for this to dry, the notes are a fresh, lush, floral, woody, oriental, lily of the valley, night blooming jasmine, tropical orchid, sandalwood, patchouli, and a warm amber with hints of vanilla and musk. So there's a lot of scents in there. I definitely smell the musk. It's pretty musky. It does have a lot of that floral fragrance, and it does kind of smell like a night scent. So this is probably something you'd wear, like, you know, if you're going to go out for a late night dinner or catch a movie or go to a wine night. This would definitely be appropriate. I think it smells pretty good, actually. So last but not least for my Birchbox is the Dr. Jart BB Cream, and this is the Black Label Detox version. I have actually used quite a few of his BB creams in the past. I've used the gold one, and I've also used the Water Fusion, I think it was called, and I hated the Water Fusion. I would not recommend buying that. But I did like the gold label one, and I used that one for quite a while, until I found something that I liked just a little bit more. And so this BB cream is kind of a small sample. It's not very big, but it probably has a few uses in it. I usually get a pretty large amount of uses out of these tiny little BB cream just because you don't need a whole lot. And so this is this one. It's nice and thick. Definitely is going to cover any blemishes or anything like that. So you just covered up that little freckle. And it's a nice thick cream. pretty good color. It looks like it blends pretty well with my skin, so that's great. So that is my Birchbox for this month. I'd say it was a pretty good box. And now it's time to check out Ipsy. So now it's time to look at my Ipsy bag. And as you may already know, Ipsy always sends a little cosmetics case along with their products every month. So they put everything inside there. It's pretty small. This month is kind of this like jade green color, quilted patent faux leather. And it's pretty cute. I like it. But the only thing I don't like is I feel like it's a little wasteful because I don't really have a need for this many cosmetic bags, but that's okay. No complaints. So first up in my Ipsy bag, I have this Figs and Rouge hand cream, nourishing and soothing mango mandarin. So let's go ahead and try this one out. Looks like a nice thick hand cream, which is always good. Oops. Go ahead and, yeah, nice and thick. Oh, it smells really good. Definitely smell the mango and the mandarin. It smells kind of like juice. Yeah, this is great. I think this is a good hand cream. All right, next up is the Skin Iceland Solutions for Stressed Skin Glacial Cleansing Cloths. I love these. These are so cool. I actually haven't tried this particular brand before, but I've used like the Neutrogena ones, and I've tried the Olay before. They're great for travel. I love taking these traveling, or I put them in my work bag just in case I have any like little touch-ups I have to make during the day, or I don't know. Sometimes I also just use them at home when I'm feeling a little lazy. Shh, don't tell anyone. My secret. So I'm excited to try these. I think these are going to be great. And next item in my Ipsy bag is this Mica Beauty Cosmetics Shimmer Powder in Reluctance. And this is an eyeshadow, I assume, because it's nice and dark. It looks kind of like an olive shimmer color. Very pretty. This actually would probably be better for my mom. She has green eyes, so personally, I don't wear a lot of green. I'm just not a big fan, but I'll probably pass this along to her, which is nice, and because she does like these loose type of eyeshadows. Alright, so my next sample from Ipsy is the City Color Be Matte Lipstick, and the color is Cappuccino M7. Oh, and it says it's cruelty-free, so that's cool. It doesn't particularly look like cappuccino to me. This kind of looks pink, but, you know, never know. Let's try it out. Okay, so it's kind of a pink brown, kind of like a deeper rose color. Looks pretty, but it does kind of feel a little on the dry side. It definitely doesn't have that same like glide on effect that some lipsticks do. I suppose it's matte, so that may be why. A little drier formula. I'll go ahead and try it on. So this is definitely not scented. It smells a little like crayons, like box crayons. Not my favorite scent in the world, and it does definitely feel pretty dry. Like right now, my lips definitely feel pretty dang dry, which isn't my favorite feeling, but that's okay. Okay, so last but not least, with my Ipsy bag, we have this Smashbox Photo Finish Foundation Primer. It's oil-free, and it's pore minimizing, so that's nice. I'm actually not a primer user. Is that weird? I don't know. I've never understood the benefits of a primer. Somebody needs to show me the light or something. But I've tried many of them, and I just never really see a big enough difference to spend the money on it. So this will be fun to try, though. Maybe this will change my world. I don't know. Maybe it'll change my life, and I'll forever sing the praises of primer again. I'm not sure. So that's it for my Ipsy bag. I think it was a pretty good bag this month. Quite the wide range of samples, and I'm excited to be able to continue to use them. So that was it for both Ipsy and Birchbox, but at the end of my blog post, I always like to kind of compare the two and figure out which one I liked better. Since this is a vlog, I have all the products in front of me, and I'm going to take a look and see what I think is my favorite. So my favorite products from Ipsy this month, I think, was the hand cream, surprisingly enough. I know it's not that exciting, but it did smell really great, and it's always nice to have extra hand creams in the winter. I always keep one at my desk. It's nice to kind of put it on while I'm computing. And I also am really excited, silly as it is, to try these. I think facial cloths are really convenient, and they're so easy to use and great. So I'm excited about those two products. And Coming back over to Birchbox, I love this liquid lipstick. I think this is awesome. It's nice and moisturizing. It doesn't feel dry, and I think it'll be great for winter. It's a nice, pretty color too, so it'll brighten up my mood in the winter. I also am excited to try out this eye cream. I think this is a great sample size, and I'm excited that it's 99% natural. I love that. So I have two really favorite products from each box. I think the winner this month, though, is going to be Birchbox, mostly for these two products. I think these are really high value. I mean, this one alone is worth 20 bucks. That's double what I paid for the box. Each one is $10. And I love the color, and I think this one is a great sample size as well. So that's it for Ipsy and Birchbox this month. I think Birchbox did a great job. Both bags were pretty awesome though, and I think the products are distinct enough to be able to receive both Ipsy and Birchbox and not have any huge product overlaps. So I'll let you sound off in the comments below and tell me which one you think should have won, or tell me what you got in your Ipsy and Birchbox boxes this month. I know that everybody gets a little bit different items. I always like peeking around and seeing what other people are getting, so I'd love to hear what you got too. I'll see you later. Bye!